So, yeah, I didn't just start this with a Justin Bieber hair flip, I promise. Okay, so anyway, I'm here to do my first, like, rant, I guess. It's not a rant, no. It's basically a lot of people have been asking me where I've been for the last, like, month or two, why I haven't been releasing so much music and stuff like that. Yeah, despite my videos, I'm British. Um, but yeah, anyway, I'm not very good at these talking videos, so bear with me. So basically, a lot of you know me as a sufferer from like brain issues, like I've had headaches, dizziness, blah blah blah. Well, as of December, I think it was like back in December, I was rushed into hospital and sent home with a stomach bug. Like I was in the worst pain in my life, but they somehow sent me home with a stomach bug, like I was some kind of idiot and couldn't have figured that one out. A month later, I was sent for a scan, and it revealed I had gallstones, which is very common. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, the other day, I think it was the 6th. It was on Thursday at like I think I woke up at like half past midnight, and I was in really bad pain. So I took like all the painkillers I could, um, and then I tried to go to sleep, but I just couldn't. And eventually, it got really bad, and we ended up like having to call an ambulance again. By the time I got into hospital, it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was exhausted. I was like screaming the entire time I was there, like because of the good old like NHS. Like people want free healthcare. I say like a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, so because of the good old NHS, I was waiting in the corridor for about 15 minutes in pure agony with only gas and air, which didn't actually work at this time. Last time, back in December, it worked, but this time it really didn't. And so, yeah, I was sat in the corridor screaming, and eventually they moved me onto the ward. They gave me oral morphine, which didn't work. I needed something more instant. So after screaming for about an hour in the main, like, I think it's called the pit stop in A&E, after screaming for about an hour in there, they eventually moved me to the majors ward in A&E. Um, they hooked me up to a bunch of machines and blah blah blah. And then they put some kind of drug in me, and I had a really bad reaction to it. So my heart started like messing up. So I was monitored from there, and then eventually they did inject like the morphine, which worked a treat. I think I was very, very high. I was just laying there going, wow. Like, just for, I don't know how long, about half an hour, I was just laying there going, wow. Because it was so amazing. Like, after being in pain for about 3 hours straight, like, the worst pain you could ever experience, eventually it did that. So, my guess was that I had a gallstone that got stuck somewhere. They never actually told me. They said they basically they admitted me after that. They admitted me to a ward after that for pain control, and see if they could figure out what was causing it. They knew obviously it was probably the gallbladder, and yeah, so obviously because eating was a main factor in my pain, I stopped eating. Um, I'm not anorexic or anything like that. Please don't freak out. Um, but yeah, I started freaking out a little bit about eating and what I should eat, and eventually it got so bad that I'd stopped drinking and I'd occasionally sip water, but I was too scared to eat or drink anything. Eventually I snapped out of it and I started eating again. Um, they took me for an ultrasound and they said that I've got like loads of gallstones and chances are one of them had probably got stuck. And while the morphine was working, obviously it had gone or budged. Yeah, so that happened, which sucks. I ended up staying 3 days on the ward purely because my heart kept messing up. It kept like beating really fast, and my breathing was going like all messed up. Like basically, all my organs were failing, I guess. Like, but it was because I wasn't eating or drinking. Um, Now I was eventually put on a drip overnight, and the next day I was sent home with morphine and three other different drugs. They said that I had an inflamed gallbladder as well, which didn't help. Yes, and I'm supposed to be going in for surgery to have it removed within 6 weeks, I think. So, but I've been moved up the list now to 3 to 4 weeks because um, basically I still can't eat. Like, as you can tell, this top used to actually fit me, and now it's massive. I've lost 35 pounds, I think, since December because of this. Like, it's only the last week since I got out of hospital. It was a week ago, I think. And since then, I've been in like a lot of pain. Every time I eat, I feel full and sick and just such pain. So I try and just eat what I can and hope for the best. I'm taking morphine every single night to get to sleep. I'm not addicted or anything, just to like help the pain. Um, so obviously that's kind of why I haven't really been recording any songs. I've mainly been like watched a lot, and I don't like performing in front of people, so I wouldn't do that in the hospital or anything like that. Um, so yeah, I am hoping to be back soon, and it really sucks that I can't be back now. Uh, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully next week I'm back at the doctor's. I keep getting signed off work, obviously, still. Um, but yeah, they're hoping to move me up the list because obviously I can't eat and I'm losing so much weight. Like I'm losing about 8 pounds a week now because I can't eat and I'm just about keeping like fluids down and shit. So yeah, so fun times. Woo. Yeah, it's great for the figure. I mean, it's not a diet I'd recommend, but it's really good for the figure. But yeah, all joking aside, I'm feeling a lot better, kind of. As better as I can feel. Um, yeah, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, that's about it, really. Sorry I haven't posted. Yeah, I'll try and keep you guys updated the best I can. And if I go into hospital next week, I will try and let you guys know, probably through Facebook or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop umming and ahhing now and go. Anyway, thank you. Bye.